Welcome to another video, guys. Today we're gonna be talking about Sand Devil because I still see way too many people not farming this important piece of content when they clearly can. Sand Devil unlocks so much extra potential for your accounts, and being able to actually ascend your gear and reroll your ascensions of your gear can actually make or break an item. So I really hope you find this video helpful, and if you do, don't forget you can check me out live on stream each Tuesday and Thursday for free account takeovers. So I really hope you find this video helpful, and if you do, a like and subscribe would be great, and don't forget you can check me out live on stream each Tuesday and Thursday for free account takeovers. And also, if you want to support the channel for free, download the game from my premium download link and start raid the right way with tons of extra amazing champions. And don't forget to use the promo code section in your first 48 hours for an extra legendary amazing champion. Now let's get into it. By the way, if you still haven't used the promo codes, there is this new promo code AMG25 that will give you a bunch of energy, silver and whatnot. And also you could be using the Grim Forest promo code for a bunch of extra goodies. I already used AMG25 today, so I know that one is working currently, but also make sure to use Grim Forest before it expires. So yeah, hope this helps some of you. Anyway, why is Sand Devil so important? Well, yeah, getting yourself the oils is definitely a game changer, and also being able to farm out all of these tournaments every time they pop up would be a great way for you to be spending your energy while leveling up your champions and getting yourself cool free stuff like medium soul stones, sometimes prismatic shards, and so on and so forth. Other than that, also being able to ascend your boots with 12 speed extra is absolutely insane. Like, this is like a double roll for your item, getting yourself like almost 30 accuracy this way, or 20% attack, defense, or HP, or a bunch of resistance, ain't no joke. And for the gloves, getting yourself again either 20% HP, defense, or attack, or better yet, for your nukers, extra 10% crit rate or 20% crit damage is absolutely huge. Not only that, but also being able to actually rework your items. Like, look at this nonsense, it cost me so many freaking 11 rework attempts. Like, god damn it, dude, but it was a beautiful piece, so it was worth every freaking chaos dust, not gonna lie. Like, look at this, triple speed with a little bit of crit rate and attack percent, just absolutely beautiful crit damage piece right there. But yeah, anyway, how do you farm out Sand Devil? Well, the strategy is not exactly new, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. As long as you have Aniri on your account, you are gonna be able to be farming Sand Devil with absolute ease, guys. You could even use a rare champion next to Aniri, as long as she never dies. The extra damage dealer champion will be dealing its damage over and over again, and eventually the Sand Devil just goes bye-bye. The strategy involves building your Aniri into a 4-piece regen set and a 2-piece immortal, and this way you're gonna get yourself a bunch of healing every turn, with the regen 15% healing each turn, and with the immortal you're gonna get yourself 3% each turn. So a grand total of 18% healing every time Aniri takes a turn is gonna help you stay alive long enough, basically forever if we gotta be technical about it. But for that to happen, you need to have yourself a good amount of defense and a good amount of HP. Right now my stats are way above what they need to be. Fact of the matter is, I built this Aniri before I had her at +4, so that gave me a ton of extra stuff. But basically what you need is about 65k HP, about 4500, maybe 4000 defense also could get you there, and about 200 speed, and this should give you an Aniri that just never dies as long as you built her in these sets. Anything else really doesn't matter on Aniri. You don't care about resistance, accuracy, or anything other than just survivability, so that is what you're going to be looking for on your items. As for a relic, it would be absolutely amazing if you give her a gold elixir. This might actually make the stat requirements even lower, so if you have yourself a golden elixir laying around, just slap one of those. If you don't, you could even just put yourself something that just gives a bunch of HP or defense. That also is gonna work. Like, the Journal of Necrotos is actually gonna be great because this is also gonna increase the amount of healing Aniri is gonna be giving herself, both from the... Actually, will it? It does say the allies, not the curse, so maybe it doesn't heal her, but as I said, we're doing this for HP and defense, so who cares? You might want to just give yourself that. And also the rune slot could be the 5% less damage from bosses. That's also gonna help you. You could give yourself a Gilded Dragonstone. It alone gives you a bunch of defense. Again, it has a circular socket so you can reduce damage from bosses, and so on and so forth. You basically get the picture. Just get yourself some defensive stats on the relic if you don't have yourself the golden elixir. For a blessing, giving yourself the miracle heal is a good idea. And here are the masteries you could be using. The really important ones are basically to get yourself a little bit of extra health, a little bit of extra healing, and it's definitely very important to get yourself the +24 speed. If you don't get this thing, your stats are gonna have to be a lot higher. In terms of speed, you need to be in about 220 something speed in that case, which is not impossible, but might as well just get the Spirit Haste. There's nothing too important on this row for you anyway. And last but not least, you could get yourself the 3000 extra HP, and that is gonna again make the stat requirements a little bit easier for you. Anything else on this row really doesn't matter, and same can be said for this thing, by the way. It really doesn't matter, but you just pick something for the sake of it not having that red dot on her forever. So yeah, there's that. Just grab these masteries and you should be right as rain. As for the damage dealer you could be bringing with Aniri, you could bring all sorts of different champion guys. One of the easiest one to acquire would actually be Ferrican the Fat, and the reason behind that is his A2 brings you not only the HP burn, which is gonna kill the boss eventually, but also a couple of poisons, which are also gonna take a good amount of damage on the boss. The only thing you are gonna care about your damage dealer here would be for it to be faster than, I think it was 180 speed. Don't quote me on that one. You don't need to be super quick, but I think 180 speed was the absolute minimum, so you can actually take a turn before the boss kills you after the revive. And also you are gonna need about 505 accuracy in order to be landing the debuffs. If instead you decide to bring somebody like a damage dealer, let's say Cold Heart, she would be a beautiful champion to be bringing here. All you are gonna care about again is to be faster than the boss for the turn when you get revived. She's just gonna use her A3, take it like a champ, die again, and Aniri is gonna revive her again. And that's gonna be all you need in order to actually deal good amounts of damage over and over again until the boss stops kicking. Another great rare champion would be Celine. She does bring a good HP burn on her A3 again, so you will be killing the boss eventually if you don't have anything better than that. But honestly, if you already have yourself a Godseeker Aniri, surely at least you have Ferrican the Fat. Some of the fastest champions you could be bringing here, however, would be something like Marius, or Newt, or Ninja. But honestly, any big damage dealer with max HP is gonna get the job done very quickly, so the choice is yours. Again, if you are planning on landing debuffs, make sure to have about 500 accuracy at least, and make sure you're around 200 speed. The cool thing about this build is you are gonna be bringing 3 extra food champions when you are fighting the boss, but the only thing important here is for Aniri to be in the leader position, guys. The reason behind Aniri being in the leader position is she is prioritizing her passive revive depending on who the leader is. So if she's in the leader, she's gonna revive herself so she can actively revive your damage dealer next. So in order for this to work, Aniri needs to be in the first position and Marius needs to be in the second position so that Aniri prioritizes to revive him after she revives herself. And here's how the fight looks in action. The game is gonna tell you that you don't have yourself a leader. Basically, Marius starts doing his thing. Everybody dies, and that's how it's supposed to work. Aniri revives herself with the passive, then she revives Marius and resets his cooldowns. He kicks in his teeth and rinse and repeat. That's gonna happen a few more times, and everything is gonna be right as rain. The reason why Aniri needs to be not very quick but not very slow is you do not want to be outrunning the boss's feasting swarm. If you outrun the feasting swarm, this means Aniri is gonna revive somebody before the big hit, and that is gonna eat up the passive skill, and that is gonna mess up everything. But like this, you basically set it up as clockwork, and this is gonna work beautifully. Fun fact, if you actually do fight a lower stage boss right now, this is gonna mess up. Like right now, if I try to fight the level 20 boss, this is gonna fail if it's on auto. I'm gonna show you what's gonna happen here, but I'm not gonna let it fail because I don't like wasting energy. But here, everything starts off the way it's supposed to. Everybody dies, Aniri revives herself, she revives Marius. Now he does his thing, rinse and repeat. That actually might still work out on auto, but I'm not really sure. I think right now Aniri should be a little bit faster than she's supposed to. Let's pay attention. God damn it, this boss is gonna die before we actually get the test. Okay, so far it's actually looking fine. Yeah, it's actually working on stage 20 as well with these stats. If we, however, go lower where the boss becomes a little bit slower, this means that Aniri is gonna actually outrun the boss, and she is gonna waste her active revive before the boss actually kills Marius, and that is gonna be a waste of time, which might actually end up in a fail. So yeah, basically it's important to keep the speeds correct for at least stage 25 where you will be farming this. While you're on the road to start farming this, you will probably need to manual it a bit. Here I think on stage 19 I'll actually make this test and see if it is about to fail this way. Let's see it again. Everything is working according to plan so far. God damn it, this Marius is going crazy. Okay. Yeah, it actually still worked out perfectly fine. I guess as long as you have the speeds ready for stage 25, you could actually start auto-farming it around stage 19 if I'm not mistaken. It really comes down to how fast your flow the Aniri is, however. Like if I go stage 15, for instance, this time for real, this is gonna fail. Or at least it's gonna take a lot longer than it's supposed to. It's not gonna fail because Marius can literally just delete this guy. I'm actually gonna manually not use big boy damage here. But yeah, look at this. Right now, this doesn't even kill off the guy. guys, so if I want to make this run happen, I'm gonna have to manual it for the most part. So here I'm just gonna be using the A1. I'm gonna kick in the boss's teeth while it's still asleep. No need to be healing. Well, I mean, I can just literally do it because he is slow as hell. But yeah, right now I do not want to be wasting my revive because he is about to do his big boy hit. Okay, that guy dies. Okay, I mean, this boss is just way too easy for Marius. But while you're on the climb with a team like this, I don't know, who should I put here? Somebody who's not gonna be that good, you know? Maybe my Cold Heart, because she's definitely in need for a huge rebuild. Haven't really touched her in quite a while. But yeah, let's show how you are supposed to be climbing while things are happening. Here's what happened right now. Aniri is just way too tanky for the boss. We actually want her to die here in order for the strategy to be working full auto, but since it doesn't, we're just gonna manual it. We use the A3, the boss is gonna wake up and kill her. There we go. And right now this is messy. This is messy because this actually took Aniri's passive right now. So if the boss actually is strong enough to kill her, this would end up in a fail, which is definitely not ideal. So yeah, right now I do not want to be reviving her. I just want to take the big damage instead. There it is. Now he goes to sleep, and this is when you want to be reviving your damage dealer, so you can actually be dealing the big boy damage while the boss is asleep. This is the only time you can actually deal the big boy damage, so make sure to make it count. And technically speaking, you could actually set this thing up on auto as well, guys. For this to work on auto right now, I probably need to like remove my gloves and my chest from Aniri for this to be working on auto, so that she can actually die when the big boy damage happens. But you could just also manual it like this. It is gonna be a little bit tiresome, but trust me, it is worth it in order for you to actually get yourself Sand Devil 25 on full auto with food champions. It's definitely a game changer, guys. Just make sure to understand what the boss mechanic is. It's really not that complicated compared to anything else in Raid right now, and you will be right as rain on this one. Again, it ate up our passive, we don't care though. Revive again, rinse and repeat, deal the damage, die like a champ, and so on and so forth. There you have it. About 5 minutes, but still pretty worth it. If it's gonna mean you are gonna be climbing all the way down to stage 25, it is gonna be very good for you. The reason why I'm making this video again, guys, is we actually had an account takeover with one of the dudes from my stream, and he had a pretty good account, but he was literally on stage 13 on Sand Devil. I just logged into his account, I saw that he had the champions, and literally in 30 minutes, we managed to even auto climb all the way up to Sand Devil 25 with ease. So again, this is why it's so important to really know what your account actually has. And if you guys still have issues with reaching stage 25, as long as you have Aniri, hit me up on Discord or somewhere, and I will do my best to help you actually achieve this, be it on a free account takeover or just help you out in chat. So yeah, reach out and I will do my best to help you out so you can enjoy the game even more, guys. You could check out my live stream from December 9th if you want to see the process how we reached from stage 13 to stage 25 with ease, and that is probably gonna help you big time if you're trying to replicate the same thing on your account as well. So that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I really hope this helps you hit stage 25 with ease, and if you enjoyed the video, drop a like and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget you can check me out live on stream each Tuesday and Thursday for free account takeovers. Download the game from my premium download link if you want to start Raid the right way, and thanks for watching. I'm Chris05, and I'll see you in my next video or stream.